Hey, if you are getting a poor proposal response, then let me show you in this video how you can fix it in 5 minutes using a psychology of persuasion plus AI. Now, I keep reviewing a lot of proposals and also I get many proposals. And what I see is that there is a study which says that 82% of proposals get no response. That's right. You put all the hard work, you understand the customer, and you write a proposal and send it, but there is absolutely no response from the customer, even after multiple follow ups. Now, what exactly is happening? Now, if you really commonly, you might think that even if somebody responds, you will think that it's maybe because you did not understand the right solution, maybe timeline was not matching, feature, price, all these things. But let me tell you, your proposals are not getting most of the time ignored because of these things. Instead, what actually is causing your proposals getting ignored is because they did not create that kind of safety, or they did not eliminate the risk your client is experiencing going with you. He didn't feel safe, he didn't have that trust your proposal did not build, or there was lack of expertise you demonstrated in your proposal, or created an urgency, or even the value. Now, these are all things which actually are not something which is many people know how to communicate it. That is where what I call these as a psychology factors. And when it comes to getting clients say yes, these are the psychology factors like safe, trust, liking, fast, urgency, relationship, versus the logical factors like features, price, quality, warranties, payment options. All these things, if you really see which is that actually makes your client to say yes, is the psychology factor wins. So, but how do you actually create a proposal which includes the psychology factors? Now, for this, we got to go back to the persuasion, where we say that there are 7 principles of influence, exist, lines of selling. Now, these are what I call as persuasions, which is reciprocity, like clients say yes if you give value, clients say yes if they see that you like them. Unity, if there is some kind of we-ness you create in your proposal, shared identity, shared values, social proof, if you show really right proofs, if you show the expertise, and if you show consistency, we say, and these are things which really makes clients say yes. And finally, urgency, which is how to make your clients really see value, urgency, that is some kind of exclusive offer. Now, this is something I wanted to give, but let me now show you how to do this. I'm going to take you one quick proposal which I recently received and show you how it can be made much better. Now, this is a proposal, right? A lot of people send this kind of proposal. We wanted to develop a website. This was a proposal sent by a company where they gave some brief project overview. They gave the scope and approach of the work, what they're going to do, what is that exactly, and then they also gave some timelines, how much time it takes for each of these things, and then they talked about the deliverable, and then they shared something like a portfolio, whom all they have done. And finally, they gave some project duration and time. Now, I received many proposals like this, and I have seen a lot of proposals done like this. But if you really see, there are a lot of gaps exist in this, what I call as a persuasion gaps. Now, because of this, these kind of proposals, maybe if they are sending to people whom they already have a very good relationship, if they trust through reference, it might win. But if they are sending it to something who is a cold audience, they are talking, the chance of this kind of proposal winning is very low. Now, how do you fix this? So here is where I would say this takes a lot of time earlier, but now with the AI, I will show you how it can be done. So this is our AI tool. And here is where I have uploaded the proposal, and I just gave a prompt. Actually, we have created a bot. We have other tools where it is much more trained for psychology of persuasion, but I want to show with ChatGPT itself how you can do. So here is a Cialdini certified coach and marketer helping founder business leaders apply Cialdini principle to their sales message and fix their persuasion gaps. So review the current proposal being sent and suggest the gaps. So all this is what you have to do, and wow, here is what it gives you. Quick idea of what are the things which is missing. As I said, there are a lot of gaps in this proposal I showed, and here is a lack of persuasive framing. So there is no authority or social proof. While portfolio is included, it is presented as a very flat list of links. No case studies, no outcomes, no credential awards or testimonials. Again, these are all the company has it, but they are not showing it in the right way. They are not putting that extra small effort which can establish their authority. And see, you can easily do by highlight top 3 to 4 brands and then exactly give some testimonials, add credibility boosters like testimonial team credentials. This is what builds trust again. This is what creates that kind of safety in the others that I am choosing a right vendor. Again, no personalization. So there was a very generic, they said, but they did not tell exactly what's my business. They did not specify our mission or audience. So instead, they could have simply opened saying that, okay, we know your business in this space, you want these things, and we have understood. Again, that creates a kind of liking, right? That you have understood, you have some level of, you know what is my end goal, and you are developing something like that. No scarcity or urgency. Again, there is no limited timeline, special offer, or anything. They had just given a price, but some level of scarcity, some level of exclusivity when you include, it creates a lot more reason for people to act now. Otherwise, people can always delay and hesitate. And the lack of outcome, again, the language did not really tell what is that they are going to give. The clarity was missing, the specificity. So they could easily write like this: a site that converts more visitors, psychology-based design. So something more outcome-driven they could do. So weak differentiation options. Again, they have given 2 options with pricing, but they did not tell exactly what is that each of these option contains, how it is different. So just telling that 2 option, 1 lakh and 1.8 lakh, doesn't really give this whole thing. And call to action was not clear. They can make a very nice proposal, emotional call to action, which makes people immediately turn to yes. So as you see, all the principles, some of them they've used, but they have not used effectively. And once you use these all principles, suddenly your proposal becomes a persuasion highly and make people, clients say yes. Again, there are a lot more we can cover. Here is one thing I added, one more: contrast feature and use concession. So this is another feature we see you can add, where the proposal you give multiple offers, because clients wants to have multiple offers. And so that is where they can create a 3-tier offer like essential web presence 85,000 and give some basic features, persuasive authority website where we give it a middle price, which is what where you want to get people to say yes to that, where give all the features, and finally custom influence engine, which is the top tier feature, storytelling and all these things. So the whole idea behind the psychology is again contrast principle, presenting a high value option to make clients look. By offering middle path, you give buyer sense. And decoy effect, this is another very powerful psychology base. Option 1 is not meant to be chosen. It makes option 2 look very smart trade-off. So as you see, the proposal can be immediately by making some small changes, but very psychologically powerful changes. You can influence people to say yes, make them create sense of safety in them. So let me know, how is your proposal? What is that you're doing? Do you want your proposal to be reviewed? Drop a message in the in the comment here, or book a call, and I would be happy to guide you through how you can make your proposal better, or leave a question for me. Thank you.